Well, art is in the eye of the beholder. Some things are art, some things are not so much art. So we're talking a little bit today about some of those things that aren't really art and actually what they can be as a nuisance for a community, and that would be graffiti. And here to tell us a little bit more about graffiti removal in and around the city of Greeley, we have Jerry Pickett, who is our street superintendent with the city of Greeley. Jerry, great to see you.
Well, thanks for having me.
Okay, so this isn't something that we normally talk about, you and I. Usually we're talking about snow removal and snow plows and all that exciting stuff, but now we got graffiti.
We're talking about spring cleanup too, but no, this is about graffiti. So
Yeah. So you and I were talking just a little bit before, and it sounds like there's been just a little bit of an uptick. And when I heard that, I thought, you know what, we need to talk about this. People may not realize that graffiti is, can be a problem in any community, but it can also be very costly.
yeah, no doubt about it. So, well, we average 30 to 40 calls a month, which is not a whole lot, but the last 2 months, over 200 each month in the last 2 months, which is huge. So and the budget we have every year is like $60,000 to take care of graffiti removal, which is a heck of an expense on something that really you would hope wouldn't be necessary, but it is. The sooner we clean it up, then hopefully that deters the other ones from doing more, and that's what we hope.
All right, so with that hope, what we're hoping to do today is make sure that all the folks that are watching us are aware that there is a way that they can report it, and that's probably one of their biggest defense, if you will, is to report it early.
Correct. If they see something, then report it to police dispatch, and hopefully they can come out there and they can catch the folks that are doing it, and then that helps us in the long run. So yeah, if you see it, report it.
All right, now I know that you've got a crew that goes out, and once that report is made, you find out where the graffiti is located and head on out. But depending on the location and how the graffiti is done or what it's been done with can kind of impact how you guys can take care of it.
Yeah, there's three ways we do it. We either do it chemically, or we do it by the hotsy machine, or we paint it. So those are the three ways that we take care of it. So, and then we just buy the paint. It's just a gray. So, and then if the homeowner decides that they want a certain color, if they buy that, then we will actually apply it.
Okay, so again, it kind of depends on how they made the damage, and then you guys will go and assess that and make that happen. And you and I were talking beforehand too that when that report is made, after that it can be anywhere from 24 to 48 hours before you guys are able to get to it.
Yeah, that's correct. And then, I mean, if it's snowing, we're not doing graffiti. So, but yeah, so it just depends. But yeah, we get to it as soon as we possibly can, because that deters them from keep applying, doing more graffiti. So.
All right. Now, we keep mentioning about reporting, and one of the ways that you talked about is if you saw one kind of immediately to report that to police, but then there's also a way that they can report that. There's a couple of ways they can do that online or through your hotline.
No, that's correct. Yes, if they go on the city's website and they click on Public Works, and then there's a blue thing that says graffiti. If they do that, then they do the location of that, or they can call our office, and that's 350-9336.
All right. So anything else you want to add, Jerry? I know that graffiti is always a nuisance around any community that it's at, but it's really important for people, if they see something, to say something.
Exactly. You report it as soon as you possibly can, and then we can take care of it, and hopefully that deters folks from doing it more.
All right. Well, Jerry Pickett, who is the street supervisor with this, superintendent.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he's super. You got to have the word super.
Oh, yeah.
He's superintendent with the city of Greeley. Great to have you here today, and great to see you.
I appreciate that. Thanks for having me.
All right, so make Jerry's life a little bit easier. Make sure that you're reporting that graffiti when you see it, and take care of things quickly, and be kind of a deterrent for those who think that it might be art. And in the meantime, if you see something, make sure you head on over to greeleygov.com. Check and do the drop down menu, sorry about that, for Public Works, and click on the blue button that says graffiti removal.